Hunter. Hello, Jake. Hi, Emster. Hello, Hope. How are you today? Welcome into the stream, by the way. I hope you're doing okay. Hello, Prey. Hi, Taras. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you
Hello.
feeling out with family and stuff? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies. I was one of the in-betweens. How are we all doing on this amazing Tuesday? Tuesday. It is Tuesday. It's not Monday today. How are we feeling? Are we good? You look gorgeous today. I woke up. Have the week off work. Let's go! I have been very productive with Avatar stuff over the past couple of days. Where I couldn't stream on the fucking weekend because I what was it on what was Saturday? Saturday I had a massive migraine. Saturday I had a massive migraine to the point where I literally was in bed crying a little bit. That was it. Thank you for confirming. I was in bed with like a massive migraine. I cried a little. It was very painful. It was like ice cream. It was like eating too much ice cream kind of
Hello.
headache. It was horrible. But then but then Sunday, but then wait, what was it? So on Saturday, my dad told me, "Oh, the twat who he works with, um, called in sick, so he might have to go in and work on Saturday night into Sunday." Um, which meant he was awake for more than 24 hours. And I basically said to myself, well, okay, as long as he's awake before I would normally go live, I'm fine. But I don't know what time he's going to wake up. So I woke up, I was very quiet all morning. I woke up at about 10, 11 a.m. It's the weekend. I tend to wake up later on the weekend. I'm working on fixing my sleep, by the way. And then, to put it simply, I woke up on the Sunday. I walk around the house very quietly, assuming my dad was in bed, and I'm walking around the house. And I message you guys. I put out a message in the Discord saying my dad was up late working last night. Might not be able to stream. We'll figure out when he wakes up. I'm in my room working on Avatar stuff because I'm a productive little bitch. I like to be productive. If I can't do something, I try and do something else. It's fine. It's called being an adult. You have to improvise, adapt, overcome. And I'm in my room. 3:30 rolls around. I think about 3:30 rolls around. So about an hour and a half after I should have started my stream. My dad walks in through the front door. He had woken up after 2 hours of sleep, said, screw it, I'm gonna stay awake all day instead. And just went out and didn't say shit. And I'm just sitting there going like, I could have fucking streamed. I could have fucking streamed. I could have woken up and done a normal fucking morning. Because he was sleeping, I didn't want to because I thought he was sleeping, I didn't want to step into his room to check if he was asleep. I didn't know if he was asleep or not. I woke up. I was assuming all fucking day on Sunday he was asleep, and then he walks through the door at 3:30 p.m. and apparently had only gotten 2 hours of sleep and had been out and about all fucking day. I went to bed at like 2 and woke up at like 10, 11. He got home at 7, woke up at 9, and then just went out. And I'm just sitting there like, for fuck's sake, I could have streamed. I could have done a normal fucking day. What the fuck? Absolute outrage. You see why I need to move the fuck out? You see why I need to move the fuck out, right? 1 second. I forgot to put my front fan on. By the way, if you're wondering why my voice is a little croaky, I've been sleeping with my fan on because it's so fucking hot and I need to have some form of airflow and I'm not sleeping with my AC on because that shit's loud. So I've been sleeping with my fan on and it's been making my throat my throat really dry, so that's why I'm a little croaky. I mean hydrating properly. So yes. Hello, Emmy. Hello, good morning, Han. How are you today? A Katie spotted in the horizon. Wow. I don't see a Katie in the horizon. I see a Katie here. I don't see a Katie over there. Or there. Or there. What are you talking about? I don't see a Katie. I'm a Katie. There's no Katie. Huh? Oh my god, cake. Where? I'm hungry. Actually, I have strawberries and yogurt for after stream today because I have really gotten into Greek yogurt and berries recently. Blame Jake. He's the one that recommended me get more fruit in my diet. And I in the mornings I go to the store, and if I see a really good deal on like berries that I don't mind, um I just grab them and then grab some yogurt and then have it. And yeah, so I had some yogurt. I've been having yogurt with berries. Hey Katie, hope you're doing great. Sweet Bean, I'm doing good, hon. I had a really, really good rest over the weekend. I kind of, I've been staving off a bit of a cold. Turns out it's probably just my fan making everything dry. Also, apparently we had a brush fire just down the road. Apparently we had a little brush fire just down the road. You know how I found that out? I went to the store the other day. I went to the store I went to the store yesterday, and as I was walking by where the brush fire was, I was like, oh, that explains the smell of smoke that happened. Huh. Didn't register. Me thinking, oh, it's probably just someone cooking a barbecue or something. I've been hearing loads of I had a couple of fire I wanna say fire ambulance for some reason. Fire trucks? I heard fire people. I don't know what to call them. An ambulance is an ambulance, a police car is a police car. What is a fire car? Water truck? Barbecue season. It is barbecue season. I'm assuming what happened is the homeless people that basically set up camp in the back of the whole area where the fire was were probably smoking cigarettes or weed and flicked it into the brush thinking that'll be fine, and then started a brush fire. Fire truck, that makes so much sense. I was gonna call it a water lorry for a moment. I think water lorry also works. Chat, do you think it should be called a fire truck or a water lorry? Fire truck? Water lorry? Fire truck? Water lorry? Which one? Which one? 6-7? Fuck off! I'm not doing 6-7! That is not going to be a 6-7 gif. Jake, you are not going to clip me going like this. Wolfie, you are not going to turn it into a fucking gif of me with 6-7 in my hand. You are not going to do that. You are not going to do that. Don't you dare. Twitch, don't clip it. Twitch, clip it? I want to test that feature. Did that work? I will find out. Okay, attack. Yeah, I could also apparently go Twitch clip that. And apparently it clips it. I might have to turn it on. I might have to turn the feature on. I don't know how. Apparently it says Twitch, clip that. It might have worked. I might have just accidentally done like 5 clips. I swear to God, I'm gonna yeet you into the stratosphere if you make it into a GIF. I'm not the one that's gonna make a GIF. If you want to know what's happened more recently, I have handed off all of my video editing to other people finally. I no longer have to worry about my Twitch stuff. If you want to help out... Okay, here's the thing, chat. If you want to help out my streams, you can clip it and you could post it in the Discord. Then Wolfie can edit them and he can get them out there. We've recently had a couple of clips do decently well for my size. If you want to know, I'm shooting for 1,000 plus per clip at the moment. I know it doesn't sound like much, but for me, 1,000 plus for the time being is my current goal. Once everything starts to go for 1,000 plus, then it's like, hey, let's try and aim for 2.5k plus, and let's make that the next goal. And it's like the whole, what was it? What did Ludwig fucking call it? Something, Asmodean wheel or some shit. The whole you're never happy and you always got the next goal that you want to go for, and stuff. And like, yeah, it's like it's the whole, once you find comfort, you need to What's the best way to describe it? It's like a plant. It's like a plant. It's like a plant in a plant pot. The plant will will root into the plant pot and use up all the possible nutrients within the plant pot. So to keep the plant comfortable, you need to put it in a bigger pot. Only needs to be slightly bigger, and then it will start to grow again. And then it grows bigger and bigger and bigger until you get a tree. There's a tree there. But yeah, that's the best way to think about it. That's basically content in a nutshell. But yeah, if you want to help the streams out, chat, any of you can do this. Clip it, post the clips in the Discord. Doesn't matter if it's clipped today or last week, or I think my clips die after like 30 days. But yeah, if you want to help me out, feel free to clip it and post them in the Discord. It really helps me out, and it really, really helps get shit moving. It's a lot more supportive than you'll realize. On another note, if you want to take the clips and edit them and upload them to your own channels, I'm completely okay with that. My one rule is just make sure you're linking in some form of fashion to me on my content. Easy. Just make sure it's got Ms. KDB in the name. That's it. It's a simple itty bitty titty committee little thing. I don't mind you using my clips and my content. Yeah. And who knows, if you do a good enough job and you're actually getting good enough views, I might end up thinking about hiring you with reasonable compensation. Yes. But yeah, if that's what you want, cool, awesome. I don't mind anyone using my clips and my content. It's all cool. It's all good. It's all great. But yeah, I don't mind. You are, are you gorgeous? I am a Mr. Wee, and I am currently wearing a Lilo and Stitch shirt, which says Ohana. It's fucking comfy. I went to the store this morning and I felt freezing cold. I've been wearing my bag differently. Normally I do a sash bag where it goes across your chest. More recently, I've just been putting it on one of my shoulders. I don't know why. Like out of nowhere, I just went shoulder. I don't know why. We get paid in beans. Hey Katie, came back from my trip. Where did you go, Swag? I didn't realize you went on a trip. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Yeah. I spent my weekend. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Yeah, I spent my weekend watching the Streamer University lectures. I haven't watched the nuisance streamer shit. I genuinely just have not watched any of the nuisance streamer shit. I think overall, I ended up watching something like 13. I think I'm at 13 hours of like Streamer University lectures from the weekend. And I think I've got another probably like 10-ish hours worth to watch. Kind of waiting on Valkyrie to edit theirs out instead of just going in on the raw VODs. I'm sorry, Val. I'm not watching 12-hour VODs for something which was like an hour of it. Sorry to say. Sorry, Ray. Sorry. I don't want to... All I see on it is just the fucking VODs. And I'm like, 12 hours? I ain't watching that. I'm sorry. I ain't got the time for that. Oh, I could just scrub through the VODs. I don't know which part to fucking find. I went to Corpus. It's near the coast of Texas. We went to the beach. I taught my dog how to swim and found crabs and starfish. Ooh, that sounds so fun. Ooh, that sounds so cool and awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds really, really nice. I spent my weekend in Blender, talking with my editor, my new editor. We came to a little agreement. We're doing a little bit of a skill share, a skill swap, whilst I get my financial situation bettered. But yes. We're in a good position. I think we're in a strong position to get shit moving, finally. Avatar-wise, oh my god. I'm in love with what's on the way. I am genuinely in love with what's on the way, and I think you guys are gonna fucking love it. Oh, it is misery business. But yeah, I'm in love with what's on the way, Avatar-wise. If you haven't been keeping on top of the Patreon, I think Terrace has been keeping on top of the Patreon. I think they probably really like what the progress is going. I think we are definitely on track to get a lot of shit done, potentially by the end of the month. Considering by the end of this week we should be in Unity finally, and it'll just be a week of like doing tasks and shit, and fine-tuning all the materials. But yeah. We got so much cool shit on the way, and I really, really can't wait for it. It's gonna be so cool. I do be reading them. Yeah! Are you liking the progress so far? I think I'm doing the Avatar this time around way quicker than normal. No, in the past, it would just be like 3 months of like me figuring shit out. This time round, it's just like, hey, I figured out the clothes. Hey, I got the hair done. Hey, now we got some texturing going. Awesome, awesome. Oh god, and now I'm in Unity. Let's go. Like every because I no longer have to worry about doing the video edits. I'm like going, cool. I can just focus on the bit I actually like now. Let's go. It's magic. I really enjoy. Okay. I originally started doing the Patreon stuff because I wanted to hold myself accountable. I genuinely wanted to just be like, I want to hold myself accountable for what I do. I want to hold myself accountable for like actually trying to yeah, I wanted to hold myself accountable for genuinely being productive with my time outside of streaming, which is why I do the Patreon weekly update type shit, because it means I have to do something each week to keep on top of stuff. Once I'm done with this Avatar project, I'm not gonna lie, I think I might be trying to figure out like how to get a good jacket in place for what I'm working on. So I might spend a bit of time trying to figure that shit out. Or I might just be like, I'm gonna go work on like another outfit, or work on like a maid outfit, or a pirate outfit, or a fucking demoness outfit, or I don't fucking know. Maybe we do a racer outfit, maybe like a pit crew member or some shit. I don't fucking know. We just start doing outfits. We do some cool stuff. We make it really fun and cool and awesome. And my throat is really dry right now. I need water. But yeah, if you want to know, I do the Patreon posts each week as a form of accountability, so I can be productive. I'm trying to figure out other ways of doing stuff, but I don't have to worry about doing the video editing for the other platform. I'm now starting to think more about proper videos for YouTube. I'm very tempted to do a video called Overwatch is in trouble. Here's how here's how to fix it. Like, I'm very tempted to do something along those lines. And I know what the problem is I know the problem with Overwatch right now. I know what it is. And it is genuinely way more simple than people think it is. People are just going to be like, oh, the problem is this. The problem is this. Oh my god, it's this. No, it's this. It's like, no. It's one word. This. And I can just fix it. It'll be like, how would you fix it? This is how I would fix it. What is this song? Sorry, I genuinely just clicked a fucking I clicked a thing and it was just genuinely. What happens if I click these whilst I'm streaming? It hides them. I don't even want them if they're just telling me I'm streaming out in multiple views. If you want to know, by the way, I'm currently in 1080p, 720p, 360, 480p, 360p, and 160p in both vertical and horizontal. So you can watch me in 2 format. I'm getting rid of me being able to touch my glasses, by the way. I'm just not bothering with it. It's too much hassle. It's too annoying. It's so annoying. I know I could probably fix it. I just don't want to. It's magic, smart cookie. Who's a smart cookie? I'm fucking dumb as fuck. Who you calling smart? It ain't me. Is it Taurus? Taurus is really smart. Taurus is really, really big brain. Taurus is uber big brain. Smart though. Yeah, see? They know it. They panic brain. Let's go. Also, can I just say thank you for the follow a minute ago? Sorry if I didn't say anything. The truth will out. His name is Will? Huh. I like how my title today is just bread, by the way. I didn't know what to call it. If you can't tell, whenever I can't figure out what to put for my stream title, I just try and do a one word or an emote. The truth will out. Yeah, it's the only bread loaf. Little bread loaf. But yeah, I watched a load of Streamer University. If you are a person who wants to stream or do content creation or grow as a streamer, watch Ludwig's. Specifically, watch these three creator lectures. 1, Ludwig's lectures. He did like 3 lectures. Each one is like a fucking banger. Amazing. Really recommend watching. The second one would be Agent 00. He does, I think, 3 as well. I think he's done 4 videos, but 3 of them are lectures. No, 2 of them are lectures, unless he's done 1 in the last, like, day or so. But no, he's done he did 3 lectures. The 2 would be Ludwig and Agent and Sinners. Sinners is great for collabing and networking. Agents is about monetizing and quote unquote getting the bag, and Ludwig's is more about actually growing and figuring out how to be lucky. They're all really, really great resources. Really, really amazing. I know there's tons of shit that has come out from Streamer University because of all the fucking nuisance streamers. But here's the thing. The balance between you need the nuisance streamers to get the clips and the actual lecturers to put out good information, it's just like you need the mix of little shits being shit bags to get the eyes on what's happening, and then for the information to be actually useful for people. Ludwig, Agent, and Sinner really tried to be of it. Sinner was kind of like the middle ground. Sinner's fucking amazing, but Sinner's genuinely the fucking the middle ground between being a little shitbag because she fucking went to a fucking rave, and also being informative. Agent is like also Agent is like a little bit more on the professional side, but still on a little bit like if it's like the little shits, there'd be Sinner, you'd have Agent about here, and then Ludwig is over here, in like terms of like professional shitbag, and the middle is like a 50-50 split. You just got like Sinner and Agent on both ends. Going to another job site for work? Let's go! Good morning, by the way, Kel. I hope you're doing very okay. I hope you're doing a-okay. How was your weekend, sweetie? Did you have good time? Did you have good time? I'm doing good so far. Let's go! My throat is so dry. I've been drinking so much. So, if you want to know why I had a headache on Saturday, I have been drinking way more water. I started taking creatine. Shock! I'm talking about it again. I started taking creatine. I started drinking loads more water. Around Thursday last week, me and my dad went to the store and we got some fizzy drinks. He then came back with more fizzy drinks on Friday, and I basically just drank loads of fizzy shit on Friday. And I just dehydrated myself, woke up, and I just had a migraine. because of how little water I had. I ended up drinking tons of water, and I started to feel fine at about 4 or 5 p.m. How's Majesty? How's day going? Hi, Gunzi. I'm doing good. How are you? How was your weekend, hon? Those ain't bottoms, are they? You are just painted yourself, didn't you? Lol. This is my little ones. I'm in a onesie. I'm wearing a bodysuit underneath my clothes because it's way more comfortable than underwear. And it's also just an easy, am I wearing underwear? Yes. You just grab any part of your waistline and it's like, boom, yes, I'm wearing underwear, technically. How are you, hon? How was your weekend? Under security upgrades in schools. Ah, very interesting, very cool. What's up? Good morning. How are you? I hope you are okay. But yeah, I got a new tail. We got a new tail. She floofy. She floofy and she boofy. She big, she fluffy and boofy, and I love it. I love it. I've got a cool mechanism that I'm gonna work on for it as well. It's gonna be really, really cool. The idea I've got is whenever I'm standing up, the tail will have physics on it, but then it will also like move based on where my hip is. And it's just like, oh, good morning, folks, and Katie, being a while, hope you're doing well. Hi, Sinkana, I'm doing good. Yeah, I had to skip stream over the weekend because migraines on Friday. Migraines because I don't drink any water on Friday because I'm a fucking idiot. And then Sunday I was going to stream, but I was working under the assumption my dad was in bed sleeping because he stayed up for 24 hours because of work calling him, telling him he needs to come in. And then, turns out he was out all day. He only slept for 2 hours and went out, and I was like, shit, I could have worked. Half foxtail, half fox cat. No, it's just a puffy tail. It's like Maine Coon. It's like Maine Coon cat tail. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg is another game I want to beat. I'm really tempted to stream me doing RuneScape Dragon Wilds, but I'd need to play it a little off stream to try and get it to get over the loading problems that it has, because it's a really performance heavy bitch. Actually, I'd need to do some performance fine tuning for streams. I am Fusion, lol. Bet you didn't know who I am in chat logs. Not whilst I am genuinely. I'm not gonna lie, hon. I go by what your name is. If you change I'm gonna keep saying this to everyone who decides to change their names. If you change your name, I'm not gonna know who you were before. Hi, Fusion. But yeah, if you change your name, I'm not gonna know who you were before. You need to realize I genuinely know who you are by your name. It's like turning around and yeah, it's like not seeing someone since you were like a young teenager, and then seeing someone as like a grown fucking adult. Like, oh, I last saw you when you were 10 years old, and now you're in your 30s. Who? Yeah, I'm not gonna know who the fuck you are. You probably walk past hundreds of people, by the way, which are like that. I last saw you when I was like 7, 8 years old. I don't know who the fuck you are when you're an adult anymore. Same thing. You change your name. I don't know who the fuck you are now. You change your identity. Gonna go now later. See you, Cal. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you have a good time. But yeah, apparently that guy hasn't been fired yet, but he hasn't come back to work yet. According to what he has said, he got food poisoning. I'm like, funny that, because he took the 2 days off of the 2 days off back to back where the football was happening. The England versus France and Argentina versus Spain. I'm just saying. Fucking obvious. He even asked to have that time off. So, yeah. Those ain't but yeah. I'm great, beautiful, good. I'm glad you're doing good, Gonzi. Gonzi? Gonzi. But yeah, I'm really tempted to do some RuneScape Dragon Balls on stream. I might do it, but it's very much a slow burn type game type thing. It's where we like set our own goals, go off and we do adventures, build houses, build little areas type shit. Sort of telegraphed it. Well, the guy asked to take the weekend off so he could watch the football. His literal words were, "Can I have the weekend off?" This was like 2 days before. He's like, "Can I have the weekend off so I can go and watch football?" 2 days beforehand. And then weekend comes in. I'm sick. Like a few hours out. I'm like, bro. Chowder changes one letter in name. Katie, who the fuck are you? Yeah! Basically! Exactly! Pray, someone. I am dyslexic. I do color and initial. I do color and light name association with who I'm talking to. I remember tidbits about all of you. If you change your name, I'm not gonna transfer the fucking tidbits over. I've gotta start fresh. You are a new face. It's like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? I'ma head out and go back to sleep for a bit. But I sleep too much, but it's necessary. Good luck. Good luck with stream. Okay, Sinkana, I hope you have a wonderful sleep, okay? Have a good time. Mwah. Thank you for coming by the stream. Missed you, by the way. Need brains to play the sick note game. Yeah. According to what my dad said, by the way, the guy is extremely overweight. I'm talking, my dad ordered him some trousers for work, right? He ordered him a pair of 46-inch waists, right? And by the time it had come in, they were too tight on him. And my dad had to order again a pair of 48s so they would fit. And then by the time the 48s came in, he was already a size 50. You know, inches around the waist type thing. My dad literally ordered him 3 pairs. None of them fit because by the time he fucking got them, he'd grown 2 inches. Meaning they were always too big by the time he got them. And my dad's like, yeah, he eats a loaf of bread and will have a family bucket of KFC to himself every fucking day. And I'm like, I used to be really bad. I was never whole loaf of bread and family bucket bad. I think on rare occasion when I was in an extremely bad bingy mood, I would, but before I discovered I had a gluten intolerance, I would order like a big bucket of KFC on bingy days, but I wouldn't eat anything else that day. It would be my only shit that day is that KFC bucket, and that would be it. And then I'd feel like shit for like 3 days afterwards, and I'd be like eating super healthy. But it's like, bro, how bad do you have to be? I'm talking a family of 4, by the way. You know the ones which come with 4 fries, 4 sides, and 8 pieces of fucking KFC chicken, and 4 drinks? Yeah, apparently he would have all of that to himself every day. The fuck? And it's really funny. Me and Glub, when like we're still friends, but when we were like really, really, really close, we would have like 2 or 3 pizzas a week, by the way. Talking whole pizzas. Like, me and Glub used to be really, really bad with like our eating habits. We've gotten so much fucking better in recent years. I stopped doing I think I might have like 1 binge day every like 3 to 6 months now. I don't know if Glub is still going out and like I'm not sure, but like I don't think Glub even goes out and like buys pizza as often, extra large. I'm not gonna lie, I really want a gluten-free stuffed crust pizza. I would suck dick for gluten-free stuffed crust. I would suck so much dick if it would involve me getting gluten-free stuffed crust pizza, because oh my fucking god, that shit would be god tier. I would genuinely do it. I don't even care if it's some bitch who just turned around and made a gluten-free pizza and then just put cheese string in the crust, in the rim of it. I don't care. I would suck dick for a gluten-free stuffed crust pizza. I need me some. I haven't had it in forever. I miss it. It's like the best pizza, and you can't get it gluten-free. It sucks. And it's not even that difficult. You just put a bit of extra gluten, crust on it and just roll them over. It's so bad. I want gluten-free pizza and stuffed crust. I want my stuffed crust. Please. You would? I would. I might need to learn how to make gluten-free pizza so I can make my own stuffed crust pizza. And then figure out the logistics on how to suck my own dick. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if the follow, welcome into the stream. You joined at a wonderful time. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. But chat, how was everyone's weekends? What the fuck did you guys get up to? Did you think fun, cool, and or interesting? Looks up the recipe for gluten-free pizza. I can make it. It's the whole getting it so the crust can be stuffed. That's the hard bit. I know I'd need to make a lot of bread, a lot of dough to be able to do it. Because one of the problems with gluten-free is the fact that it doesn't like to it lacks gluten. So it's not very stretchy dough. I think rice flour or gram flour is probably the best way to do it. I might be wrong. Or maize flour? Yeah. Chat! Question! Who has watched The Odyssey yet? Because I really want to fucking watch it. I'm very tempted to see if they're showing it in cinema. Is it good, Tabby? I'm talking about the new one that released over the weekend. I really want to watch it in IMAX, in like full IMAX if possible, because I am not gonna fucking lie. If I can find it in the 70mm, if I can find it in the 70mm version, if it's near me, because I'm pretty sure the UK has more full IMAX cinemas than the US. I might be wrong. Yes, it's peak. Is it good? Is it good? I really want to watch it. I might see if I can convince my dad to go to get my dad to see if he'll see if he wants to go watch it on like the weekend or something. Because I think if we can go watch it on the weekend, oh my god, that would be great. But I'd be like, we need to go and watch it. Yes. It's peak. Yeah, it's good. I will talk to my dad about it. I'll talk to my dad about it and see if I can convince him to get the tickets as well. Say, would you like to go and watch it in cinema? There is IMAX at this place. It's the full version. I want to go and watch it. Please, can we go watch it? And he'll be like, yes. It's really annoying. Christopher Nolan. Jesus fucking Christ. Can I just say this? I get IMAX is fucking incredible. Can you actually take into account how many fucking IMAX cinemas there are in the fucking world? Please? And just be like, yeah. Yeah. Or even better, Digi IMAX. I'm not joking. Digi IMAX. Look into trying to figure out how to do digital IMAX. So that way you don't have to fucking deafen your goddamn actors whenever you're recording them. Yes, it's peak. Yeah, it's good. Okay, I definitely need to see if I can find it though. What format did you watch it in? Did you watch it in normal? Did you watch it in IMAX? Did you watch it in the full IMAX? Because there's two versions of the fucking IMAX. There's the 70mm version, which is like taller. Then there's the 30. I think there's like the shorter version, which is like slightly more cut down, but still really big. And then you've got the normal cinema version, which is just like, hey, you know the scene with the giants? You can't see their fucking heads in any of the non-IMAX versions. Not even joking, by the way. Not even joking. I really want to go and watch it. 1759 as of November 25th. As in November 25th of last year? I need to look into it, actually. I might do that now, actually. Actually, I know the Odyssey. Because there is a... Go away. If I go get tickets... What? What? It's not even showing me. It's not even showing me. I want to see it in 70mm. Bitch! No! I can't even figure out if... Okay. Rachel? IMAX. I want to know. I'm not sure. I think it was IMAX. It was like 3 hours long. Yes, was a very quick search. What version? Yo, wait, no. Wait, is that... Oh my god! The cinema, for me, has 2 movies in IMAX right now. Two. One, The Odyssey. I'm sorry, this other one, oh my god, what the fuck? Kiki's Delivery Service. It's Kiki's Delivery Service in IMAX!
This sub stole the money I was going to use as gift subs for a friend who donated to me, so enjoy.
What the fuck, Car? Don't do that to me! And thank you so much, I really often appreciate you. Are you gonna tell me which version? It doesn't even tell me which version of IMAX it is. There's one of those. Oh my god, the Kiki's Delivery Service has one at 7 p.m. Where? Little bits.
Ticket, admission tickets emoji, to ride.
Kara, thank you so much for the tier 3 and the 29 months of tier 3 as well. Oh my god. My theaters? Oh, maybe later. I just want to know which type of IMAX it is. Filmed for IMAX. It's not even telling me which IMAX type it is.
Choo choo.
Yes, choo. I will deep dive that shit later. I will figure that out. I'm pretty sure I better convince my dad to definitely watch it in IMAX. 2, I don't know which type of IMAX it will be. I doubt it will be 70mm, but at least we can watch it in fucking IMAX. 3, if I convince him to go and watch The Odyssey with me in IMAX, because it's one of the few films where I'm actually looking at it going, I need to see this in IMAX, because I will never get to not see it in IMAX ever again, and I know it's one of those movies where I'll be like, shit. And then fourth is this. It means that later down the line, when Dune Part 3 comes out, I will be able to easily convince him to go to the cinema with me to watch Dune Part 3 in IMAX. Getting railed in IMAX. Where do I see this? I want to go watch The Odyssey in IMAX because I'll never get to not see it. And it's one of those movies where it's like, this has been filmed in such a way that if you don't get to see it in IMAX, you're kind of screwed. I'm trying to figure out if the Cinema by Me is the right IMAX type or if it's the smaller IMAX type. I don't really mind either way. I just want to go and see it in IMAX, and I want to actually go and talk to my dad about going to watch it. Hi, Doctor. Hi. How are you doing? Did you get your car fixed? Did you manage to get your car fixed, hon? Minimax. I'm surprised no one has thought about doing a camera type called a Digimax, and it's just IMAX but digital. It will have to be like a 12K camera. Here's the thing. If they do a Digimax camera, as in digital IMAX, you can do the cut, right? You can do it so it does the same video resolution and shit. You can do that. It's not gonna have the same character as the fucking IMAX camera in itself. But I'm gonna fucking say this now. If they can do it so the movie is on a fucking NVMe or SSD hard drive, yes. Little bits.
Can I hit 67?
What do you mean 6 up? No, you're 1% off. You suck. That says 6.6 to me. What the fuck do you mean 6.7? Oh, you mean 66.67? Wait, 66.67. Why are you like this, joke? On my phone is 6.7. Well, I'm almost done fixing. I just need to put the last parts on. It's just no energy. Lol. Go get some good food. If it's like a few small things, go get food and then finish it off afterwards. That's what I say. Give yourself a little break, eat, and then finish off. Granted, I'm pretty sure it's like... Yeah. Chat, can you confirm this? It says 6.6 to me. I see the percentages is 66.67, so it might on your end gone, we're going to round up because it looks cleaner. I mean, I have been putting it off for over a week, lol. Yeah, I would just do it. Go eat, do it, and then, yeah. Or, even better, go do it and then eat. Do you want to know why? Because if you eat and then do it, I know if you eat then go and do it, you might feel, well, I've got nothing to do afterwards. But if you do it and then eat, you reward yourself. It's too hot. I recommend just finishing it off. It's 102 here. I have my AC on, but I know today is meant to hit 27, which isn't super hot, but we've been even at night, it's been like in the 20s, so we haven't really gotten much respite from the heat. I got emotes. Chat, I got an emote. Oh my god. I got an emote. Oh no, I didn't get an emote. I had already gotten all the emotes. It lied to me! I thought I got emotes. I thought I got lucky. It's fine. Doctor, I'm hoping you're doing okay, other than being a bit meh because you're still fixing your fucking car. Just get it done. Seriously, if it's small things, just get it done. Just get it, just genuinely. I know it sounds really stupid. I learned to do all the small tasks and then leave the big tasks till later. Do you want to know why? Because when you lead with the small tasks, you can get more shit done in a day, and then the big task looks more doable. If you start off with the bigger task and end with the smaller tasks, you end up not getting anywhere near being able to do the smaller tasks. It's just mental psychology shit. if you get loads of small shit done, you're more motivated to finish the big thing. So by doing small shit, then big shit, you kind of just get more shit done. It just equates better. It's like weird psychology bullshit. I recommend it. If you're someone who gets loads of stuff that you need to try and do, start by doing all the small tasks. Start by doing all the small tasks, and then end with the bigger tasks. Go small, medium, medium, big, big, biggest. Leave the biggest task till last. Something that takes you the longest or is mentally overloading, leave that shit till last. Something which takes you like 2 minutes to do, put it at the top. It's like with me. I tend to put off working out because at the end of the day, my brain goes, oh my god, this is so much to do. It's going to be exhausting. I'm going to be really, really tired. I don't even think twice when it comes to me working out anymore. I literally now do it in the mornings and in the afternoons. I literally do the same workouts in the mornings and evenings, and it is just 10 to 15 minutes of me working out twice a day. I don't even think about it. It's just, I do it, and then it's done. First thing in the morning is my prime time. My mornings for me, so here's the thing. One of the reasons why I don't stream earlier is because my mornings for me are kind of my mornings for me, like between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. is like my me time. This is where I get to do what the fuck I want. And it's usually me taking care of myself. It's me working out, it's going out for walks, it's doing real world shit, real life shit, getting out there, relaxing, trying to figure shit out, and then just and then I get on with my work shit. 2 p.m. rolls in, and then I'm like, 1 p.m. rolls in, and it's like, okay, cool, get ready for stream, get everything together for stream, make sure you put everything that you need together for stream, go live. Then it's between 2 and 6 p.m. is technically stream time, though until this heat fucking wears off, we're sticking to the 2-hour, so don't worry about it. I do plan on pushing myself up to about the 6-hour mark eventually, which means between 2 and 8 p.m. Will be like the goal that we get to, but I think I might need to stop being in VR all the time again. But yeah, so 2 p.m. rolls in, stream time, awesome, but I've usually been doing other work shit for about an hour beforehand. So it's like between 1 and 2 is like me getting shit ready to go live. Then 2 p.m. till 6 p.m. is technically the stream window. And then 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. is just cleaning and doing shit for the house. And then basically 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. is working out. Is working out and then just getting ready and going for a bath. Between 9 and 10 p.m. I go for a bath. And then 10 p.m. till about 10 p.m. till about midnight, I'm doing like small bits of work, and then I'm in bed by midnight basically most nights. I'm usually scrolling on my phone till like 1 a.m. That's like me turning off. It helps me turn the fuck off. I need to stop doing it though. I just need to crawl into bed and go to sleep. But I do need to change my bed sheets today because mine, I'm struggling with falling asleep again. Yeah. But that's my day. If you want to know, that's my day. What my day is like, that's my day. Wake up at 9. Do shit till about 1. Prep for stream. Stream. Post-stream stuff. Workout, bath, and bed. Clean sheets time. Yeah, I need to clean my bed sheets. Whenever I get to the point where I'm struggling to fall asleep, it's usually a sign that I need to change my bed sheets. I learned that a while ago. I could technically brute force my way through it and try and keep the sheets on my bed for as long as I can. But if I'm struggling to fall asleep, it's usually a sign of, bitch, just fucking take them off and change them. It's been 2 weeks. I do it every 2 weeks. I don't need to do it more often than 2 weeks. I ain't trying to impress a man. I ain't trying to impress anyone because I don't want anyone coming around my house. I am genuinely just, I am me. I'm on my own. I'm trying to do it for my comfort more than anything. 1 week of bed sheets is really comfy. Week 2, by the end of week 2, it starts to, yeah. First few days is, when it comes to me with my bed sheets, it's like the first couple of days are like, okay, these are new bed sheets. Then like two sleeps later, it's like, this is really comfy. I'm really good now. And then after a week, it's like, okay, now it's really cozy. But then, like, towards the tail end of the second week, it's like, now it's starting to feel uncomfortable again. So I just go from comfort to comfort. So I gotta change my bed sheets tonight. Sniff the old sheets. You're not sniffing my sheets. They're clean. Well, technically they're not clean. I need to clean them. Don't sniff my sheets. It's been hot and it's been sweaty at night. I am pretty stanky. If they crunchy, change them. No, I don't get crunchy. They're not crunchy. They just need to be changed. It's hot. I need to change them more often during the hot weather because it gets really, really sweaty. I change them all the time. I also, wait, no. No, I just need to change my sheets. I'll be fine. Don't be nasty, Jake. Don't be nasty. I'm still really pissed that I can't get myself a nice new mattress, to be honest. Oh, the fuck? I wanna, I'll try. Don't be nasty. Chat, what is everyone's plans for the rest of this week? What are you guys up to? Are you working? Are you chilling? Are you on holiday? Did you watch the football? Did you watch the football? Fuck Argentina, by the way. Fuck Argentina. Their whole fucking society fell apart for apparently like 20 minutes after they fucking lost. Bunch of sore little losers. Am I right? Whiny little bitches. Been watching Streaming You. Did you watch, have you been watching all the clips or have you been watching the lectures, Kara? So I can't remember if you stream. So I can't remember if you stream or not. If you do stream the lectures, did you watch Ludwig's Agents and Sinners? Those are the 3 which I have sat down and watched. I think there's a couple of other people I want to watch. I really want to watch Ray's, but they haven't, Valkyrie's, but they haven't edited it down from what I know. Like, I really want to watch theirs, but I'm also, I can't remember what his name is. He had one person turn up, and she fucking won it. Is it Isabella? Is it Isabel? Yeah, Isabel. She fucking crushed it. She went with intentions to fucking learn and network, and she did a fucking phenomenal job trying to get that balance together. I need to go back and watch the other lectures. If you haven't, Agents is really good. Agent of Zeros is really good, but it's more to do with trying to make money, and it's treating streaming like a business, because technically speaking, you should really treat it like a business. And it's the whole brand first, business later. Build out a business, because in the situation where streaming goes tits up and your company and like Twitch goes tits up, I still have the company to fall back on. Yeah, it's like technically, yeah, that's how you should do it. It means that you become less it means you lose liability, and yeah, sounds right. Yep, I'm still working on trying to get myself up to a size. Here's the thing. I'm working on trying to get myself up to a size so I can technically lean into doing a company. And my plan, by the way, my business plan is this. I'm going to, once I get to a point with my income where I'm capable and stable enough to be able to justify it, I basically do I put together a business, have all of my income flow into the business email, into the business accounts. Then I pay myself a regular, amount, which will keep me on the lower end of this. This sounds really, really bad, but it's the only way you can avoid taxes, by the way. What you do is you put all your money to go into a business account, then you can pay business taxes, which is slightly lower than business taxes is technically business earnings taxes is lower than personal taxes. More specifically within the UK, I think that's correct. It keeps your tax down. Then what you do is you pay out to yourself to make sure that you as an individual can survive. You do it so you can cover your individual bills. So you pay yourself a salary through the company. That way you can also pay teammates, editors, artists. You pay out editors, artists, like managerial staff, however much you need to be paying them. But then what you can then do is, technically speaking, you could put the house up as you can put your house down as like an LLC type thing. So then the house is owned by the company and not yourself, so that you can pay your mortgage, meaning all the money you get is basically for food. If you really want to know, that's technically what you should do. And I'm sorry, if you're like, if you're in a situation of, yeah, you can survive on like 1,000 a month, doing it that way. It's really cheeky to do it, but that's how fucking millionaires and billionaires do it. I'm not joking, by the way. That's how millionaires and billionaires do it. They put all the money going through the business, and then pay themselves no more than what they would need to be so they can stay under the tax threshold. And they pay themselves what they need, but then buy everything through the company. It means that they don't have to worry about paying the taxes on anything. Accounting Katie needs the office kit. Yes. Yes. Technically, yes. But no, if you really want to try and if you want to be a proper independent creator and you actually want to take shit seriously, that's technically how you should do it. It removes a bit of what it removes a bit of risk on you. The problem you have is you need to be trying to save up as much as fucking possible. Like genuinely. It is like, whoa. Put everything down as collateral. Put everything down as collateral and take out loans against said collateral. Yep. And you can, if you put it under business collateral, it has a different level of weight versus versus private and individual collateral. So me buying a house through a company instead of personally, me buying a house as company collateral instead of personal collateral means that the house's collateral is worth significantly more. Technically speaking, you're still paying off the fucking mortgage, but like the business buy a house through a business, and the fucking what they're asking for in return is way lower, because technically it's tied to the company, and if the company goes down, they can't get shit. Yes. But no, Agent's video is really, really insightful. He's genuinely business brained. I am not a business brain person. I am a creator. I'm a creator. I'm a yapper. I get by mentally just creating shit, and I like to be creative. I'm also a whore, but that's completely fucking different. So mentally speaking, I'm all about just being creative. The moment I have to start thinking business, it gets in my head, and I have to go fucking full ham on it, and I don't like doing that. It's the reason why I'm still haven't put together the fucking merch store. It's been in fucking under maintenance for like 2 fucking years now. I haven't touched that shit. Like, I'm genuinely trying to fucking figure out what I want to do with it. I might just do an initial redesign and then just relaunch it and then do a bigger redesign. Just be like, here we go, cool down. Do it, girl. I'm not a web designer. I can try and figure out what I want to do with the website, but it's like, damn, I don't know what to fucking do with this shit. To be honest, I think I might have a plan, and I need to wait for this new avatar to be finished first, so I don't waste time on burnable assets. Oh, Kara, did you also watch Sinners? Did you watch Sinners lecture? Her whole thing was on networking and collabing. Or collabing and collaboration and networking. I highly recommend hers. It's really short as well. It's like 25 minutes. It's not like an hour. She takes both of the days and just puts them into one video. She mixes in a bit of blogging. It's a mess around, and I don't even care about me. You hate me. Baby. But no, I know what I'm doing when it comes to business brain shit. I just need to. I want to move out. I want to move out. That's my goal. Once I get to the point where I'm moving out, and then I can basically go full ham on everything. I only got into it like Friday, Saturday, because I forgot it was on. Oh, Kara, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. I genuinely I basically binge watched all of Ludwig's stuff on Saturday, and then I binge watched all of Agents and Sinners shit yesterday. I also sat down and took fucking notes from everything so I could share it with in the Creators Tavern, which I'm technically owner of now, which is still weird for me to think about. But yeah, I put it all in there, and it's like, oh, that's really cool and insightful. It's like, yeah. Hi, Doba. How's everything going? You going good? I haven't watched Sin or Agents vids though. Oh, Agent 00. Agent 00's stuff is fucking amazing. Cinna, Cinna, their stuff is really, really good as well. She's here's the thing though. If you want like a spectrum of professional to shit, like little shit, it's Ludwig was full on professional with a little bit of shit thrown in, but he was majority fucking professional. Agent was kind of like more of a little shit, but he was still leaning towards professional. He's like, I want to say like he's like a third of the way to the threshold. Cinna's kind of like on the other end of she's still really professional, but still a little shit. But she's on like the other end of the half, and then basically all of the nuisance streamers are on like the far end of the whole thing. Those are the clip farmers. These are the ones which you go to get the information from. That's what I learned. Just having to deal with hay fever as it's just destroyed the back of my throat a little. Got my histamines. Yeah, I found out that near me there was an embankment that had a brush fire the other day. And I was wondering what the smell of smoke was, and I was like, damn, must be a barbecue. Nope, it was a brush fire. I could have seen it from my window if I opened my fucking, if I actually was seeing it, looking at my window. Yes. I was just watching someone from the class saying, I have no idea what I'm doing. Someone help me. Wah, wah, wah. And I'm like, you just went to a uni to learn this shit. What the fuck? Oh, there was someone who went, right? And they were in Ludwig's class. And he literally turned around and said, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't blah, blah, blah. I saw loads of success doing this. Then I pivoted and now I don't see as much success, but it's getting back there, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, you just need to get going with what you're doing now then. You either pivot back to what you were doing before, or you double down on what you're doing now. Easy. If you want to know, by the way, I have figured out my full schedule for when I fucking move out. And it's not as complicated as you would think. I know what I want to do schedule-wise when I move out. Yeah. I'm still waiting on the commissioning for the model. I think I'm almost finished with my avatar now. I think by the end of this week we'll be in a situation of being in Unity by next week. And then next week's like cover all the basic features, cover all the basic controls and then do as much of the fancy shit which I want to add as possible, because I want to do some really, really cool and really fun, interesting things. It's like, "Mwah." Should be good. I'm planning on using some leaning into some Go Bar features. Need to join the Discord and ask if there's a way to get it to do that. It's not difficult. Most of what I learn I already know. It's just putting it into practice. Yeah, I found that Ludwig's whole don't do 12-hour stream, the whole concept of 12-hour streaming is dead. I found that, like, I understood that was the case, but his whole thing of 4 to 6 hours, 5-6 days a week is more than enough for most people. I'm like, yeah, it makes complete sense. It genuinely makes so much fucking sense. Like, 4 to 6 hours, 5 to 6 times a week is more than enough time for most people. Like, it gives you time off. And his whole, you need to have a balance between real world shit and streaming, because if all your focus is streaming, you become a boring piece of shit really quickly. Genuinely. You just become turn into a little boring piece of shit after a while. It's like, what the fuck? We're on the same page for the new stuff, which is great. Yeah, your avatar stuff, the avatar stuff which I've been shooting you, like the ideas and stuff, I feel like it's gonna suit you so fucking well. And I'm not gonna lie, I love the idea of doing the collar and then having loads of like dingle dangle bits on it, like making it like a dog collar, and they're doing loads of cool dingle dangles on it. It's like, whoa, that's so cool. And the hair would work really, really well. Yours will be definitely one big puffy pigtail type thing, but it's like, yeah. Like yours will be more like one giant ponytail type thing, not pigtail, sorry. It'll work so well for you as well. And that outfit, keeping it really like grungy, well, clean but grungy at the same time. It's leaning into not mob boss like what you were trying to push on me before. It's leaning towards the mob boss's bodyguard. Yeah. Did you hear the crazy news? An outbreak in Taco Bell and banning tacos and Taco Bell. I heard about the shit yourself virus going across all of America and people blaming Taco Bell. Hi Ninja. Good morning. But yeah, I heard about people blaming Taco Bell when it's just a cabbage outbreak. It's from a cabbage. I wouldn't be blaming Taco Bell. I would be blaming the group of people that decided to completely defund the Center for Disease Control, who thought, hey, maybe if we stop tracking something, it will be fine. Even though it's only costing us like $1 million or so a year to keep track of. Maybe it's them, and not the fact that fucking Taco Bell got sold contaminated shit. Think about it, sorry. By the way, also there's been news that Kevin Keegan has died as well. From the 66 squad from England. I don't know who that is. I'm not gonna lie, so though, but I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't follow I don't follow sports. I don't follow sports. The most sports shit I fucking run is just laughing at the fact that Argentina played fucking dirty so badly in the finals that, like, that I'm sorry, they can't win unless they're cheating, and they're so fucking bad. Like, you're not third in the world. You're not even like in the top 10. You're not even in the top fucking 20 at this point. You got beaten by fucking. They got beat. Was it Argentina got beaten by Abu Dhabi? If I'm right. And then like 40th. in the football league or some shit. It's like, what the fuck? You got beaten by them. That's not the football team. That's the wrestling team. Han, I don't follow sports. I don't follow any fucking sports. I genuinely do not follow any of that. Like, I don't know who the fuck that is. Like, fuck, I don't even fucking follow Logan Paul, who's part of wrestling. Same, also hi. Hi Raven, good morning, how are you today? I hope you're doing okay. Also, side note, ads, sorry. Starting in 10 seconds. If you want to get rid of them, consider subscribing. It really helps me out and gets rid of the ads for you. See you in a minute. Should start in a minute. We're not getting ads. There you go. We got there. We got there. Oh my god. But yeah. I need to get better at trying to get you guys to fucking subscribe more. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. I think I need to bring back keeping the fucking sub count on the screen. Maybe? Huh. Chat. Wait, Terrace will know this. Terrace! Are you there? Are you there, Terrace? Terrace? Do you, by chance, remember what my highest subscriber count has been? Do you remember what it is? What has been my highest total sub number in a month? Do you remember what it was? Because I don't. I think it was like 500 or so. Not from the top of my head. Let me look. Yeah, because I'm really tempted to just make my sub goal, like, I'm tempted to do it so it's like, maybe we just have it so it's sub record, and then just have that as the goal, and then I could technically just have it so it's like, if it gets hit, it adds only 1 to it.
I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS? No, thank you.
I don't know anyone who want to take on the IRS. Apart from Trump, maybe. Yeah, he's stupid enough to try that. Did you see him at the World Cup, by the way? Like, all the fucking Spanish were like...
Leonora farming Kennedy, although he ain't got anything on Chris Boulder punching Redfield.
What? Yes. But yeah, I found it really funny during the final ceremony. Trump was just stood there, staring in this direction, whilst everyone else was staring in that direction, like looking at the camera, and just was like full on NPC mode, just staring into oblivion, like nothing going on over here. I'm like,
move.
The photographer move. Oh no, even better. The fucking owner of FIFA turned around and tried to get him off the stage, and he was like, no, I'm staying here. I'm like, Dementia Donny just strikes again. Also, yeah, he got edited out of the Spain pics. Yeah, and he got pissed that no one knew that they did that, and I'm like, bro, you got told to get off the stage. This is.
We will edit him out in Photoshop lol, smiley face emoji, smiley face emoji.
I'm sorry, I feel sorry for the people who had to stand near him. Apparently he stinks, like, really badly, like a combination of piss and shit type stuff. It's like, bro. Hi, Arctic! Something we wish we could, something we wish we could do that. Oh god, yeah, just Photoshop him out of everything. Yeah. Don't worry, when he... Why would you do that? But no, don't worry, when he's gone, everyone will just be Photoshopping him out of everything. All-time peak was 474. Okay, so the goal for the all-time stream goal should be 475? Okay, that was kind of a sub-war stuff. Was that when we were doing subs versus bits, or was that just, I don't know, I can't remember. Also, that was 2021. Well, now we know what we've got to try and do to get now we have a number that we got to try and beat. That was genuinely when I was really, really hardcore streaming, though. I need to get back into proper streaming. I kind of haven't got my head back into proper streaming since the bitch left. I kind of just, like, I've slowly... I feel like I've slowly, like, worn my mental energy down. Wait, those stats only go till end of 2021. I guess I could look into it. He's got a UTI, which makes him his incontinence on his bladder, according to the sources. He also has a massive physical injury, which means he shits himself all the time, Doba. You know about that? Do you know about that? He shits himself constantly. There's a reason why in so many of the videos where the microphone's all cranked up. Yeah. He eats shit as well. You know he's taking diet. You know he's taking, like, you know what? You know, like, Manjaro for, like, weight loss and stuff? You know he's on experimental shit to make him lose weight, but he eats so badly, it's not doing shit. It's Alan. I'm not alien. I'm just, as people as you. Hi, CRISPR. Good morning, Han. Nursing home would be better than... Oh. Let's not go into it, Doroba. Let's not go into the fact that the big white house in America is turned itself into a dementia home because they had to put words up on all of the doors telling to make sure he knows where he's going at all times. Well, if he wants to always be on camera, then get a 24/7 camera crew to follow him everywhere, and I do mean everywhere. Oh, Raven, he would hate that. How would he be able to lie to the people? How would he be able to lie to lie to his supporters, scam his supporters, and be able to plan scam shit against him, against the people that support him, if he's on camera all the time, caught lying constantly? He's a very angry man. I will not jump into it. Yeah, we need to stop talking about it. It gets a bit too annoying and heated. Terrace! I will look into it after stream, but I think about 474 is about right. It means we now have a goal to try and get up to, say, 500 subs. Do you think we could get to do you think we could hit 500 subs before the end of the year? I think we could. I think it's possible, but I think we need to, I think I might need to try and push it a bit more. I think I need to be not in VR all week, all the time. Maybe lean into trying to do a bit more more regular, maybe later streams more often. Most app websites don't show that stuff. I can look into it. I could just go straight onto Twitch. I could just do it on Twitch. I'll just figure out my peak subs. What is Taco Bell without tacos? Just Bell. Just Bell. Yeah, I could just find out through Twitch. But no, I'm thinking about doing... I'm genuinely thinking once this new avatar's finished, I'm very tempted to, I'm very tempted to lean into just doing more regular streams all the time again. I don't have to worry about editing anymore, because it's fucking now gone to someone else, which is fucking great. Love me some subs, baby. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have to worry about editing. I just need to worry about scheduling. So I'm thinking, hey, let's try and figure that shit out. I could do that shit in the morning as well. Want to see if I can get into next year's Shim University class law. I hear it's going to be in Europe. They're saying it's going to be in Europe. I think the only place in Europe that it's likely that they're going to be able to fucking do it is, I want to say probably England, maybe Germany. Like, those are the only two places where I'm like going, yeah, probably. It would be interesting to do it in England, actually, because then everyone who doesn't realize how fucking hot it can be in England during the heat, because if you didn't realize, he goes to real universities, he rents them for a period of time, right? So he rents them for a very prolonged period of time. For like a weekend. I think he does it for like a week because he's got to do tons of prep. So he does like a week with like the 4-day middle, like 2-2, and then like time on both ends to do setup and taking away. Or setup and clean up. Sorry. Yeah. He has to find one. He has to find a university with dorms. 2, he has to find a big enough place. 3, it has to not be in the middle of fucking. It can't be in the middle of a city. If it's in the middle of a city, that shit will suck for everyone who lives around it. Like genuinely, the main reason why the 2 fucking rules at the fucking streamer university are don't leave fucking campus and what was it, don't leave the fucking campus and don't break shit, is because 1, he has to pay for all the fucking damages. 2, if you go off campus, you're then having to then deal with local law, and where they were for this streaming university was a dry county. You weren't allowed to drink. You weren't allowed to smoke or anything. It's a dry county. Like everywhere basically shut, and basically all pubs and clubs and shit all closed down. So they can keep it all confined within the school because then it's like, hey, this is fine. But yeah, but they rented the whole university so they could do what they needed to do. Now they're doing cleanup, by the way. They're doing cleanup. I think they might do 2. I think they might rent it for 2 weeks so they can do prep and clean up properly, and they just have the university shit happen in the middle. Yeah. But yeah, if they do it in Europe, I'm thinking England probably but they need to figure out which one to go for. My brain says Cambridge, or yeah, my brain says Cambridge University, but I'm pretty sure they might not be able to do Cambridge University. They could also do Oxford. Yeah. Mlem. Did you hear the crazy theory from Kevin? Kevin from Home Alone is Jigsaw. No, I didn't, Alice. Are you on those weird Reddits again? Did you get bored and go onto the weird Reddits? That is some film theory level brain bending. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need to see if I can convince my dad to go watch Odyssey this week. Maybe I think if I can convince him to go to cinema on like, maybe I can convince him on Thursday. Because I think Thursday would be a great day to go to the cinema. Thursday would be a good day to go to the cinema, wouldn't it? Because then everyone's like at work, no one wants to go out, and it's like, shit, it's Friday tomorrow, I might as well not go. So Thursday would be the best day to go to the cinema because it should be quiet. It should be quiet. Just convince my dad to fucking, instead of us going to the store, we go to the cinema and watch a 3-hour fucking movie. Fucking get back for like 10, end up going straight to fucking bed. It does check out or maybe related. You could fucking connect dots with anything, hon. Actually, I'm just realizing the science of the air conditioning unit is to push the hot air down. Yeah, that works so much better. Sorry, I just realized so the way that I had my AC before was pointing down, so it keeps the floor nice and cool. So then it pushes the hot air up, and I'm going, I need to have it go up, so then the hot air is pushed down, so it pushes it into the filter, so it cools it down. So then it just does this whole cool air go up, cool air go down, pushes hot air down with it, goes into the filters, cools it down, cools the hot, goes around like that. So it cools the room down, rather than just up there hot, down here cold. Does that make sense? Oh, here's another thing, by the way. We should be hearing about the frame, hopefully, over the next week or 2. We should hear about the frame in the next week or 2. Hot goes up, cold goes down. Yes. So by forcing the cold up, it forces the hot down. Does that make sense now? Because it either like disperses within the heart, making it cooler in overall, or it forces the hot air down, which means it gets into the filter, goes into the back, which means it gets cooled down anyway. Think circulation. Yes. Yes, think circulation. The way I was doing it before was basically just creating a cold barrier at the bottom of my room and a hot air barrier at the top. By having it so the cold air goes up, it should push the hot air down. Not gonna be able to afford it if the index still costs just over $3,000 here. Is that because of availability, though, Kara? Could that genuinely be because there's just genuine availability? Because I know for a fact that their plan is to make sure it's cheaper than the index. I know that's the plan. I also think they might be leaning into being a bit more available. Yeah. The reason why I said it was because they both do traps and the trap is dangerous. We also thought that it might just be that it's a film that just runs along the same premise. Nope, if I get it on Amazon, it's still $3,000 for me. Kara, go on Steam and look on Steam. Don't go through fucking Amazon. That shit just resell. Amazon shit for that stuff is just resell. Look on Steam. Look on Steam. Not... Yeah, look on Steam, not on thing. Because it should be about... For me, it's like 900. You're getting scalper prices on Amazon. It's no available in Australia on Steam. Oh. Fuck. That's just genuinely just I don't know what to suggest. If you end up going overseas, you could just buy one whilst you're overseas and just yeah. They're in Australia, Doba. They don't have CX there. Yeah, 4,000 Australian dollars. Yeah, that sounds about right. They have one in Australia. So gonna cost me an arm, and like, yeah, that's just sadly the reality. That's just exchange rates. I'm really surprised that loads of companies haven't thought maybe we should start really starting to reinforce Australia a bit more. Like it feels like I don't want to be mean, but like Australia has one of the highest potentials in the world. It is a lot of nothing. It's a lot of nothing there, apart from like minerals. And it's like, it has so much potential. I'm surprised it's not been like thought about being like utilized more as a country. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not thinking like, yeah, we could use it, make it a bitch. I'm like, here's the thing. Make it part of the world. Get them better internet. Actually part of the supply chain. Have it so it can get shit. I'll stick with my upgradable Fresnel lenses in my Vive Pro 2. Kara, if you're planning on going to Streamer University, I'm going to tell you now, if you're going to Streamer University, just give the money to a friend to get them to buy it. If you can go, that is. If you end up going, then give your money to a friend, get them to buy it, and then just give you the headset before you go back home. Also, I don't know why I read unupgradable as unpeggable, and I'm like, everything's peggable. Everything's peggable, baby. Also, Australia is a lot of nothing, and it can basically turn a huge chunk of the fucking outback into like one giant solar array at this point. Oh, I certainly am. I think if you're gonna have to travel all the way across the world to go to Streamer University in Europe, which makes less sense considering America's closer to you, like logistically, you just go Japan, America. Like logistically, it's easier for you to get to America than the EU. It's about the same actually. You go Japan, Europe. Yeah. Mm. You're still having to go the fucking long ass way though. It's like, damn. It's about the same. Yeah. It's about the same as the crow flies, weirdly. You're in a weird, depending on where you are though, you could like, if you want to, well, actually, no. Australia is weirdly in a is in a weird air travel position of it can get quite, it's a long way to go, but theoretically, you could get to South America way easier than anyone else. I'm celebrating my 5 years mod anniversary. Hello, I'm Australian. Hi, Nero! Yeah, Kara's annoyed because they won't be able to get their hands on the frame because it will cost them like a fucking kidney, apparently. It's really funny and cute. And they're just adorable in general. A what? The Steam frame? The new Steam headset? The index replacement? Kara, I'm gonna say this now. You might get lucky and you might be able to get it on the fucking on the Steam store. Stop. You might be lucky and they might actually make it available. They might have heard the outrage and just gone, yeah, we'll do it that way. Otherwise, yeah, you're just gonna have to do it for fucking like Amazon or some shit. In which case, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a reseller who's just buying as many of them as possible to sell. Or it's Steam themselves doing it that way. In which case, just fucking do it through their website. We can get it in Australia. Certainly will, but still won't be able to afford. If you can't afford it, even if it's like 1,000, then yeah, I'm like, okay. Steam is selling? It might be a different area for you, hon. I don't know. I don't know Australia. I've never been there. Closest I've been to Australia is the Philippines. That's it. I think I was closer to 80C than Australia. I would have been, yeah, Malaysia. Shit. Shit, I could have literally thrown a rock and probably hit 80 then. I feel bad for saying that. I don't want to hit 80. I don't mind them smacking my ass, but yeah. Hi! Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. I'm having a moment. Don't worry about me. Well, no, I'm hoping that we get the frame soon. I'm hoping we get a proper announcement in the next few days, and I really want fucking Babbel to be like, yeah, we've got the new face tracking thingy. By the way, it's just a plug it in, done. No need for weird clippies this time. It's just plug it in and it holds itself good. Yeah. I'm like, bitch, that sounds awesome. Please. Please. When it sees on. There is not many people on. I'm guessing. Yes. Chat, what is everyone's plans for the rest of the week? What are you guys up to this week? Are you guys gonna do anything fun, cool, and or interesting? I'm sorry I didn't stream over the weekend. I know. I'm working on. I'm going to be a bit more. I'm gonna try and keep on top of it a bit more. I promise. I know I keep saying that, and I don't. It wasn't my fault. I had a migraine. It was my the migraine was my fault. I didn't drink water, but I'm trying to drink more water, so I should be fine. I just need to make sure I drink water on Fridays and keep myself hydrated. I just need to, yes. Sundays was the big fuck up though. That was me not checking to see if my dad was actually home. Yes. Hello, cooties and sexies. Hi, Spring. Hello. Putting together what I learned from streaming SU and put in an effort. I want to get my avatar shit done, and then I got nothing holding me back. I've got editors to hold. I've got editors on my team now, which releases so much fucking tension. One thing I might do, and this is a very much a thing that I might do, and this will be after I've got my avatar done, is I may lean potentially towards trying to do Monday through Friday on here, but we do desktop streamings Monday through Friday, and we do maybe some longer formats, long drawn out type shit. Maybe. Like, I'm thinking RuneScape Dragon Wilds, because it's basically we craft our own shit, we build our own adventure. We do we got Factorio, but I'm kind of tempted to restart Factorio because I'm bored of the map we're doing, which is kind of why we stopped. We could also do Satisfactory because they've done recent updates which would make it more enjoyable to start over again. And I kind of have an idea for Satisfactory, which would be really, really stupid to do. Is basically I create big hub, but then I create a storage hub where everything goes into, and then everything is organized in there and then dumped out. Yeah. Agree, my avatar model needs a rebuild too. Minecraft, let's go. Could do Minecraft, don't really want to do Minecraft, but it's a thing. Yeah, but no, I want to do some long stuff. I'm tempted to do a storage facility approach for Satisfactory. If you want to know why, what we'll do is we'll spend like the first stream putting together a plan. And it's like basically all the resources on a map. We do all the resources on a map. We'll do the randomizer so we don't know where any of it is, which means I have to move around and figure out how to do shit more. But we get all the resources on a map, figure out everything, break them down into 1,200 lines, because that's the maximum that I'll be able to do storage, like belt speed-wise. And then we have it so everything goes into one giant storage hub. And then they get sent, then they get processed. Oh no, they get sent to a storage hub, and then they get processed as efficiently as possible. And then the raw stuff gets turned into then that gets sent out to a processing facility. Then we go processing facility to actually making shit facility. Basically, the idea is everything goes to one spot, and then everything in that one spot then goes out. That's what I'm thinking for Satisfactory. I think it will be a dumb way to do it, and I think it will be great. And it's probably just enough to make Terrace go, why the fuck did you do it that way? What is wrong with you? But I think it will be a fun one. Going to need a bigger bucket of popcorn. Well, the idea that I want to do is now that I'm unrestricted with my... now I feel unrestricted because I'm no longer needing to worry about editing shit for the other platform. Yeah, because I'm no longer having to worry about editing shit on the other platform, I can just focus on streaming and doing the bit which I like, doing the avatar outfits, going live, talking with you fuckers, doing that shit. Right now, my streams are kind of like around that 2-hour mark because of the heat. But once this heat fucks off, which will probably be in like a month or so, then we can start pushing towards trying to do the 4 to 6 hour streams, and then we can go, and then we can start pushing out and doing other things more. Like, I feel like the weight of the editing is not on my shoulders anymore. I just need to keep on top of the scheduling, which I can do in the mornings, and we're Gucci. Yeah. Does that make sense? Like, I'm lightening... The burden feels lighter on my shoulders, and I feel more able to just focus on the fun, and I can be more consistent with stuff. I'm just trying to figure out like a schedule that I could do. Like, technically speaking, what we could do is this. We could do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do a later evening stream. We could do, say, desktop 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. We do like a 2-3 hour stream every evening. But if we stick with doing desktop, what we could do is we could do 9 p.m. till 8 p.m. On Tuesday and Thursday. And then Saturday and Sunday we could just keep it VR. That's like one plan. I can't sadly go beyond 9 p.m. because of my dad. But like in my head, I'm going Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We do later streams. I can stream on the other platforms as well, and we can keep the same time slot. But I can add an extra Monday stream in which I'll be gaming. Whatever. We'll talk about that one. But no, I'm just trying to figure it out. Are there pens? I could draw this up. Pens. A pen. I went inside. Let me inside. There's a tree. I'm in the way. Are there trees? Is there pens? Hi, Mega. Good morning. The pens. Are there no pens in this world? Are there genuinely no fucking pens in this world? Is there a toggle for it? Colliders, chairs, real-time lighting, wave sounds, post-processing. Those are credits. Finger I might have to bend and back and break your head off. Just a random vent on the wall. What about upstairs? It's a random cooker. I don't think there's pens in this world, guys. Hi, Duckmoss. Unless there's pens over here. I know you don't believe. Hi, Duckmoss. I'm Mobile. There's a mirror there. Yeah, I don't think there's pens. Unless they are up here and there's a button for it and I just didn't spot the button. There's a mirror there. Apparently there's no pens in this world. That sucks. Hi, Midnight. Hi, Dave. How are you? What is the most fun stream thing to do, too? I don't like doing stream exploration as much. I think I'm someone who's very much more chat-orientated, if you can't tell. Random question, Katie. Have you tried the Unity 6?
It's punishment time!
What did I do? Why am I being told off? Love the model. Dave, it's been updated. Although I love how this one came out, I learned a lot during and since, and I'm working on a refined version at the moment. You know me. I don't like to sit still. I'm proud of you. Yeah, the new ones are way better than this one though. It's gonna have so many cool little features on it that like aren't really focused on this platform, but yes. Read my first message today. Stinky no water drinking bitch. I drink water. I drink tons of water. The fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna drink water now. I'm gonna drink some sups, bitch. Does your avatar break in a funny way with the Unity 6 beta? It shouldn't, because VRChat's not on Unity 6. VRChat is on like a 2022 version, which isn't Unity 6. Hi Kara. They have a beta for Unity 6 out. I'm thinking of doing something similar to your last Abby. I'm updating. I don't like this base. I'm going back to Godfall because I really don't like this base. This base is uncomfortable. I don't feel like I'm in my body. There's a reason why. There's kind of a reason why when I'm in my avatar, I'm going like this all the time, and I'm like this all the time, and I'm like doing like this with my hands. It's because I'm uncomfortable in this body.
Pocket sand!
What did I do? Wait to Pakistan. But no, when I look at my arms, I don't feel like I'm in my body. It feels really like nowhere near it where it should be. Like my arms and my body feels disconnected. I just don't feel comfortable. I don't like looking down. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. So I'm working on fixing it. Oh, they are in the process of moving to Unity 6. As in VR chat? Okay. Well, whenever they do it and it's stable, then sure. The Unity 6 version of it, I haven't touched it yet. I wasn't even sure, I wasn't even aware of it being a thing. You need to realize that when I'm not on stream, or I'm not in, I tend to not be in game nearly as much as I used to. So I genuinely don't keep on top of much or any of the VR chat news, if I'm honest. Like, I just don't keep on top of it. I'm realizing I think I should be about here. Without my tail going through my body. You can check out the beta and see if it breaks stuff for you. I'm gonna just stick with the. I reckon I'm someone who leans onto LTS style stuff. I'm gonna just lean on the LTS. Like with the Blender, by the way. Blender recently updated to 5.2. If you want to do Blender and you want something which is long-term support, they recently released the LTS, which is their long-term support model. So 5.2 is going to be on LTS. It has a few bugs, but they're being worked on. There's the little updates being worked on for it, and they're really, really good so far. Highly recommend. Very much recommend. Very good. I see you don't know time my toxin. You want me to do the beta to see if my avatar breaks? Is that what you want me to do? I'm not going to do that on stream. I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know how to do it. Yeah, not on stream. Yeah. I don't even know how to do it. So, yeah. It's a beta batch. It's a beta branch on Steam. I might already be on it. I can't remember if I'm on the beta branch or not. Am I on the beta branch? Because I know that there was shit that was breaking. Wait, beta zone. Oh no, I'm on the public distro. I'm not on the. Oh, so they've got the public version, which is the one that I'm on. They've got the open beta, which is the one that I tend to lean on, and then they got the Unity 6 public beta. Ah, I see. So it's separate from the normal open beta. Yes. So they just got it as a separate thing. Not the general open branch. Ah, if there's performance improvements, I could look at doing it. If there's some performance upgrades, I could look at doing it. Oh, also, don't update your project to Unity 6. It will break. Understood. So it's, yeah. So it's them trying to figure out if yeah. They're still testing stuff out. I would honestly only bother moving if it's a performance or a security upgrade. Like, if there's a performance upgrade, sure. If there's a security upgrade, fuck yes. But if there's, like, no security benefits and no performance upgrades, I'm like, just fucking keep it on the old one. They have a backport the old rendering pipeline into Unity 6. Wouldn't the newer pipeline be slightly faster, though? Unless it's like going, oh, we're going to ray trace everything. You want to do that in VR? Fuck you. I don't want to do ray tracing in VR. That shit will make my brain hurt. Yes, and break all content. So that is a custom Unit 6 version you can get. I will look into it. I will look into it. I think it will be only viable if it's a performance improvement. It would be really interesting in VR chat having ray trace mirrors. But I'm like, the old version, less performance heavy and works just as well. But less performance heavy. Bro. That's like the craziest shit. Boom, 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 boom. To bury the castle, bury the castle. Ray trace mirrors high definition dwelling. Here's the thing: ray trace in VR makes little to no sense. Older world tricks would be the better option. Like reflect at the end of the day. When it comes to VR, you need to consider the stability of performance for the users. If they, the one thing that VR does need is, and I know this is going to cause arguments, the whole DLSS 5 thing with fake frames would make VR so much more comfortable for more people. Because then you could what you could technically do is make everything, say, 30, 45 FPS, and just cut it off as that's the stable frame rate of the game. 30 to 45 frame rate. And then you interlay, say, up to 90 FPS on the VR headset per eye, up to like 90 FPS. So you go from 30 to 90. So it's 3 plus 3 fake frame type shit. Frame gen of any kind doesn't work with custom shaders. Technically, you would be right, but frame gen for VR would just make complete sense because then you're improving VR comfort. What I would say is this: set the frame rate to say 75 and then use frame gen to basically keep it stable at the 75 mark. Does that make sense? So if you dip below the 75 FPS, it then artificially bumps you back up. But then again, with the new Steam frame, foveated rendering is going to be the big selling point, in my opinion, because that's going to be the game changer. Foveated rendering is going to be the fucking game changer, because at the end of the day, a lot of the performance problems I get is what I see is what's being rendered, and it's like constantly having to jump on itself. So it's like, shit. They would all need to rebuild. You're not wrong, but yeah. Also, I'm throwing you guys over to Kara. It was their birthday the other day, and I was kind of not around to say happy birthday or give them a birthday raid. So I'm gonna throw you guys over to Kara. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I'm horny. I want yogurt. And I want water, and I also would like to go consume some foods and maybe some dick. I haven't decided that one yet. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to be back here on Saturday. I know I said I would last week and then shit happened. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But can you go show Kara all the love you can? It's a late birthday raid, so please make sure you go say happy birthday to them. I want you guys to go show them all the love you can. Please, can you spam hearts in their chat? I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and a great rest of your week. If I don't see you again, I will be back here on Saturday. I'm very much gonna just keep on top of my schedule. Okay. Sorry for missing it again. I know I keep promising and fucking falling short on that. It's not my fault. Shit keeps happening. It's really annoying. It's annoying for me as well. Have a great rest of your week. I love you guys. Go show Kara love. And I'll see you in the next stream, okay? I hope you have a wonderful time. Go show Kara all the love you can. Please. Please. Go show them love. Mwah. Bye, guys.